Dr. Sanjeev Kumar. Dr. Sanjeev Kumar, Head of Business Development India, Renishaw Metrology Systems Limited. He has professional experience of around 2 decades for business development. Mr. Sanjeev started his career as a design engineer at Renishaw headquarters in the UK. His core competency lies in strategy formulation, building operational plans. His hands-on and field experience has helped him to connect well with domestic and global organizations over the last decade, contributing to enhance bottom-line profitability. He has been leading the business development function for Renishaw in India. Today, Dr. Sanjeev will discuss improving quality and productivity for defense and aerospace industries with automation. So, delegates, please welcome Dr. Sanjeev.
As Sir was saying, that the opportunity and the money and the funding, everything is available. What not is available? So now, what is there that will cut the mustard? जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना, ठीक है, अवसर है, पैसा है, अब next क्या? So I think these are few facts that we have the second largest population, and by being virtue of that, हमारी जो पैसेंजर जो होने वाली है कमर्शियल एयरलाइंस की, that is going to be very very high, right? It's no brainer. So the opportunity of commercial airlines in India is also huge, and also the defense. So opportunities are massive. मैं उतने stats में नहीं जाऊंगा. I think it's around, I was just reading some stats, it's around $75 billion. Amazing amount of opportunity that we have got. But the question is, just to put things into the context, आज की जो machining market है, that is only around a 3 billion, that is only $3 billion. To be honest, it was on $250 million just a couple of years ago. So अगर देखा जाए तो बिलियंस से जो हमको जाना है, जहां पे 3 billion से 75 जो opportunities है, is steep, is quite a steep curve. और अगर इसको मैं और सिंप्लीफाई कर दूं, if I even simplify it further, we are talking about हम जो लो कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी वाले जो पार्ट्स बनाते थे, now we have to go and make high complexity part. In essence, that is a transition we have to make, right? If you look at I think in automobile sector, in the other sectors, okay, we have a lot of complex parts there as well, but not of the nature that you will require to produce in the aerospace and the defense segment. So in essentially, we have to transition from low complexity to the high complexity, and it's not an easy one. ये आसान नहीं है, because इसके लिए आपको, you have to change the processes, you have to change the systems, and above all, you have to change the mindset. Mindset plays a very important, the systems and the tool and the technology, everything will be available, but if the mindset is not there, how to utilize those systems, we will not be able to leverage. So that is very important. We have to change our mindset as well. So I think what needs to change, so I think opportunity to hai, but this is for everyone. Each one of us has to think about, what do we need to change to capitalize on this opportunity? ये सोचना जरूरी है. Otherwise, we will miss the boat, somebody else will come onto the boat and ride the wave and make money, right? How can we make money in India? How can we capitalize? And it is possible. So I think I'm going to talk about few things that can help in that transition. So I think just about Renishaw. So basically, we are born out of aerospace. One of the founders, I think, Sir David McMurtry, which you're seeing on the screen, he, along with John Deere, founded this company 50 years ago. This is our 50th year. We are celebrating this. And they were working for Rolls-Royce. They were working for a very famous, I think a lot of you may be very, very young, the listener, but you may have heard about the Concorde engine. There, I think the Concorde and the Olympus engine, there was a particular challenge with the inspection of the fuel pipe, and that's where Renishaw was born, I think. And we are out and out a company which has helped a lot of aerospace and defense companies in the world. So I think in a simple word, I think we provide technology to, I think, speed up the production process. We provide technology to make sure that you are able to measure your complex part, and ultimately you can make things faster, cheaper, and I think with a less of a skill force as well. And we'll talk about that, some of these things as well. And in India, we have a large presence. We're everywhere, wherever you want us to be. We're in Pune, we're in Bangalore, we're in Chennai, we're in Baroda, we're in Gurgaon, we're in Kolkata, we're everywhere. We have offices at the 5 places. We have the distribution network. And the most important thing, ingenious everywhere. Ingenious is not the sales guys, is not the business guys, is the core application engineers who are everywhere to help. So in a simple terms, precision machining and the zero defect. And agar aapko yaad hoga, hamare honorable prime minister ne last year, I think it was last year, he talked about the zero defect. Unless and until we are able to produce zero defect, we will not be able to capitalize on the opportunities that is available in, I think, aerospace segment. So I think, to be honest, I think some of the technologies that we provide, we can be able to inspect a number of these things, like your dimensional accuracy, your surface finish, your thickness, your various things on one platform. Like, for an example, whether these are blades, blisks, rotors, root, fuselage, wings, brakes, frames, landing gear parts, we can all do that. For an example, the cutting edge technology that is available now, जो 2 घंटे में कर सकते थे उसको 20 मिनट में कर सकते हैं. बट मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि क्या आप केवल इंस्पेक्शन करके जीरो डिफेक्ट ला सकते हैं? आई वांट टू सी इन द चैट बॉक्स, इज इंस्पेक्शन अलोन sufficient to achieve zero defect? The answer is no. इंस्पेक्शन तो बाद में करते हैं ना, कुछ बन गया, when we have made something, then we do inspection. अगर आप किसी से भी पूछे तो उनका ऑब्जेक्टिव इंस्पेक्शन करना नहीं होता, उनका ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है कैसे मैं राइट पार्ट हर हमेशा बनाऊं, राइट? तो देयर इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, हाउ डू वी मैन्युफैक्चर, how do we get our processes together that produces right part all the time, first part, second part, 100 part, 1000 parts, all the parts right. So this is how we help right from the beginning of the manufacturing, even when you haven't started the machining. That is where you have to ensure कि जो machines आप use कर रहे हैं, जो आप environment आप जो use कर रहे हैं, जो tools आप use कर रहे हैं, जो fixtures आप use कर रहे हैं, they are in such a condition that will not produce variation while you're machining. So Renishaw has managed to get this quality control as a part of the manufacturing process, so that you can control the quality not only at the inspection but right from the beginning, when you haven't even started machining as well. So there are a number of technologies that we provide which works in terms of maintenance of these machines and making sure those machines are the right machines that you are using to produce part. क्योंकि अगर इनपुट ही सही नहीं है तो आउटपुट कैसे सही होगा, right? So the machines play a very, very important role and ensure that they're in the right condition to make parts. Then let's say when you've selected the right machine, the next thing is that before you start cutting the metal, do you have the processes, those are set up accurately? So that is where we have solution to ensure जो आप part set करते हो, जो आप tool set करते हो, जो आप fixture set करते हो, जो आप programming set करते हो, they are in the right condition as it should be. And if this is done rightly, a lot of your errors get reduced, and this can be done automated. So you don't have to rely on a lot of skills there. You can utilize the skill at the places where you need to. So अब तो चालू, अभी तक हमने क्या किया? Machines को right किया. अब हमने क्या किया? मशीनिंग चालू करने से पहले सेटअप को राइट किया. अब व्हेन द मशीनिंग हैज स्टार्टेड, so to ensure that we are cutting the right component, we are making the right feature, there has to be control mechanisms जो constantly ensure करे कि if you have made certain deviation, you can control and automatically adjust. So therein lies a lot of solution that helps you to do. And then अगर जब आपने पार्ट बना लिया तो उसके बाद how do you ensure that whenever you made a part, you check this as fast as possible, you check the process as fast as possible so that you can make the right part. So in essence, inspection is not the solution. The solution is the thinking your process, your manufacturing in such a way that you have the control point at each stages where, and you can control that. And as an output, up right part, quality part, whether it is first or last, you are able to make, and you're able to make it fast enough, you're able to make it with the less resources. And that's what we would like to help, support, partner with the industries here. And as a proud Indian, I'm really proud that we are able to make this possible, do this here. And I think, as Raman sir said in the beginning, this is the time, this is the opportunity. Let's ride the opportunity. So thank you very much. So I think I will take questions at the end, and would like to whatever questions you have later on. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.